Hi guys, it's me Annie and I'm back with another video. Welcome to Annie's Creations. For today, I'm going to be playing around in my garden. I'm no expert gardener and I do mess up from time to time, but that's how I learn and that's how I enjoy my gardening. Join me today as I tinker around in my garden and see some of the successes and some of the failures and how I overcome some of the problems. So let's get gardening. This is my raised garden bed. I planted my peas and carrots last season. I took out the trellises and I'm going to amend the soil and give it a refresh before I start my cool season vegetables. I'll start off by getting rid of these weeds that started popping up, and then I'll be replenishing this bed. I collected some of Rusty's bunny poo and I'll be adding it into this bed. Bunny poop make great fertilizer and you can add it straight into your garden beds. Thank you, Rusty, for your generous contribution to my garden. And I'm going to add about a cup's worth of general fertilizer to the bed as well. Now I'll just mix all of this into my garden bed. You can see my garden soil is rich with lovely earthworms. The soil is now nice and loose and I'm going to add some potting mix on top, and then I'll be planting some root vegetables for my cool season crop. Loose, well-draining soil is best for root vegetables. And I'll be planting some beetroot and carrots. I amended the soil a week ago and it settled down and I'm ready to plant. My beets don't look great, but hopefully they'll improve after being planted out. And I'll be planting some carrot seeds as well. I'll plant each individual beet plant well spaced apart so they can grow. I plant only the best looking ones as some of them don't look that great. So I planted my beetroot seedlings. For what it's worth, I did kill them a bit by overwatering and giving them a little bit too much love, but that's how I learn. I've been looking at my lettuce and kale bed and I've found ants, lots and lots of ants. I put down some organic ant dust my husband got me, but if that doesn't work, I'll be making up a paste with borax, sugar and water and place that in little containers in my garden bed. The ants will carry that paste down into the nest and that will kill the entire colony of ants. But for now, I'll be sowing some carrot seeds in my root garden bed. These are the same carrot seeds that I planted during spring and summer. I had some seeds left, so I'll be planting them today. I just make a little trench for the carrot seeds because they don't need to be planted very deep at all. I sprinkle the seeds lightly, trying to space them apart, but if they come up too close together, I'll just thin them out. Now I just cover them up very lightly with the soil. I planted this carrot patch and I will wait a few weeks and plant some more at the back. That is called succession planting, so that everything's not ready at the same time. I got a bit of leftover insect netting and I'm going to cover the bed so the white butterflies don't swoop in on my seedlings. I had no more clamps left, but these garden staples will do the trick to secure the netting. I just press it over the edge of the planter to hold the netting down. My tripod just fell apart and I'm busy putting the insect netting on. I'll try to record and do this one-handed. I did this side so far, and as you can see, I used the garden staples on the edge of the planter. Now I just need to do the other side and also in the middle on the back. And that is it, a nicely covered bed. It's been a week after planting these beets and some of them did not make it. So I'll be replacing the dead ones and adding some onto this bed. I planted some carrot seeds in this area and I will be covering it up to keep the soil moist and warm until the carrots germinate. I'll leave the back open for now to sow carrot seeds in a few weeks. I'm no expert gardener and I just like to play around in the garden and find that fun. So if I kill a few plants in the process, that's okay, cause that's how I learn. Now I took out all the dead beetroot and planted some new ones, and hopefully they will grow. So this is where I planted my carrot seeds. I made 2 rows and I'm just going to cover this up with cardboard. So I got some boxes from my local Pack and Save because I give it away for free, and I cut that up to cover this area. It doesn't have to look pretty, it just needs to keep the soil warm and moist, so I will place some rocks on top to keep it in place. Every few days I will lift the cardboard to check for germination, and as soon as it germinates I will remove the cardboard. So now all that's left is for me to keep this bed nice and moist but not to overwater like I did last time. As for the ant situation, remember a few days ago my husband got me some ant powder to use in the garden. I didn't like that very much, so I decided to switch to my borax mixture, and I got these little ant traps that I use to place that in. I make the paste with 1 tablespoon of borax, 1 tablespoon of powdered sugar and 2 tablespoons of water, and then mix that into a paste, and I place that into these little ant traps. You can also use little lids of containers to place in your garden. Just place it close to the ant's nest. The ants will carry this mixture into the nest, and that will kill the entire colony of ants. I believe the ants came with the kale plants because it only attacked my kale and not my lettuces at all. The lettuces look really good. Thank you for watching my video today, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.